Hello, good evening and welcome to another special edition of VAM Kitbash 23. Tonight's subject, we have the Royal Lifeguard and the horse with full accroutment set. So story behind this is I've got the figure and the horse in a bit of a worse for wear condition. The figure, eventually I didn't have enough time, so I was fortunate enough to have a spare body, but I cleaned the face and the head up on the painted head, and it's absolutely come up marvellous. It absolutely looks brand new, if I'm honest. Rest of the pieces that came with it, so the white breeches and the gloves were filthy, to say the least. So I used a light bleach solution and left them to kind of soak for a little while. And then I did scrub them with some pink stuff. That's actually called pink stuff. It's in a tube. And rinse them thoroughly, and they came out really super well, as did the tunic. That was a little bit grubby, just gave that a rinse and a wash with just some normal washing up liquid, to be fair, and that came up really well. So the boots, they were filthy. I cleaned them. They've kind of lost their shine a little bit. I did use WD-40 on those. A little tip that Scott Timmins, God bless you, Padre, gave to me. But I think I may well use, there's another tip that Christopher Pick uses, which is like the stuff you use to make your tyre shine. So I may use that in the future. So pieces that I've repaired. If you see the spurs, both were cracked, and these are genuine VAM spurs. So with a hope and a prayer, I managed to glue them together with Gorilla Glue, and they stayed. So that was amazing. And you'll see that they're in fairly good condition, but I used a chrome pen on those to bring them up a bit, and it worked really well. The other piece that I repaired is just at the bit at the front of the horse, and both pieces, these pieces here, were completely snapped off. Again, bit of a hope and a prayer, but everything turned out okay. And I use the same process with a chrome pen. It's kind of dulled down a bit, but I can live with that, it's fine. So the rest of the pieces, if you have a look at the accroutment set on there, it's 40th. The front and rear armour is 40th, but the actual kind of like the sash piece, I don't know what the exact terminology for that is, but that is original, as is the belt that kind of holds the two pieces together. The sword and the other belt are 40th, as is the helmet with the plume. The one that I got with this little lot, it wasn't in a very favourable condition, so I went down the 40th route. And again, I have to thank my good friend Scott Timmins for that. Thank you, mate. Let's just have a little look. We're just going to turn him around a little bit. Here we go. And just look at the other side of him. I know his plume is a little bit, well, yeah, what can you say? But there we go. Just panning down there. just have a look at the little pieces. Again, this spur again was split, so it was glued and repaired. So just up to the front, and I just had to kind of trim the hair on the horse's head, but I think it looks pretty good for something that's probably about 50 odd years old. Really super pleased with how this came out. Oh, there were some pieces that you probably can't see that are on the tunic. The cuffs were slightly coming away, like the insignia, and the same with the neck. So I just used some Pritt stick just to secure those, and they've come out okay. Also, I managed to get this was quite a tight fit actually, even for a painted head, but I managed to get the chin strap on the chin, or just under the bottom lip, and it's quite low, the beak of the helmet, but you can just see his baby blues underneath there. Anyway, thank you all for paying a little bit of your time watching this. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks guys. Give me a subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.